As leaders prepare for the NATO summit, on June 24-25, Slovakia's Prime Minister, Robert Fico, has set off alarm bells across Europe by openly suggesting that his country might be better off leaving NATO and adopting a neutral stance, just days before the critical alliance summit in the Netherlands. Fico, accusing Western leaders of being warmongers, profiting off Ukraine's war, said,
"If you asked me, I would tell you that in these senseless times of arms, where various arms companies are shaking hands, as pharmaceutical companies shook hands during COVID, Slovakia would be very convinced of neutrality."
Fico's comments came as he prepared to meet Slovak President Peter Pellegrini and top political leaders to discuss an explosive topic: whether Slovakia should agree to NATO's new defense spending target, reportedly pushed by the US President Donald Trump. The new target would demand 3.5% of GDP for military forces and another 1.5% for dual-use infrastructure like roads and ports. Altogether, the package could cost Slovakia over $7 billion, nearly 20% of its national budget. Slovakia, a NATO member since 2004, currently spends just over 2% of its GDP on defense, meeting the alliance's existing benchmark. But under the proposed new framework, that figure would nearly triple. Fico argues that such rapid militarization, driven by pressure from larger allies like the US, could bankrupt smaller nations. Critics within Slovakia warn that the budget cuts needed to fund this defense leap could hit healthcare, education, and social welfare. For many Slovaks, the debate is becoming one of survival, military or economic. According to China Daily, Fico slammed the demand as absolutely absurd and warned that the country faced a binary choice.
The country had the simple choice of meeting that target or we leave NATO.
Fico's remarks expose a widening fault line in NATO between those rallying to rearm and those questioning whether the alliance's push for militarization is sustainable or even safe.